What's up, Maniacs? My name is Mex. I'm a wrestling fan, wrestling enthusiast, a WrestleManiac if you will, and today we are talking about who is in Money in the Bank 2021. We had a relatively enjoyable Raw today, which is crazy to say. Best Raw since WrestleMania in my opinion, and we had 5 qualifying matches for who is going to be in the Money in the Bank matches, men and women's 2021 in July this year. Love the qualifying matches. It's always good to have a reason to have matches and then the winners go on to the actual pay-per-view rather than just kind of plucking names and putting them in one of the biggest matches of the year. So it was great to have these, and on the men's side of things, they were done in singles matches and we had 3 upsets, 3 shock wins, and in the women's it was done in tag teams and the winning tag team would go on into the Money in the Bank match. So really well structured, didn't even care who was facing who as long as they had purpose, which they did, and like I said, the surprises were really good to see. What we will talk about today is who qualified for the matches and our early predictions on if any of these people could walk out as Money in the Bank briefcase holders. So stick around, we're going to talk about that in just a second. Right here at WrestleManiac UK, I discuss everything that's WWE and AEW, so if this sounds like the place for you, make sure you hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit the notification bell too, so you get notified each and every time I drop a new video. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get into it. Who is in Money in the Bank 2021? So the men's qualifying matches, we saw Ricochet take on AJ Styles, we saw John Morrison take on Randy Orton, and we saw Drew McIntyre take on Riddle. And in 3 upsets, like I said, Ricochet beat AJ Styles, John Morrison beat Randy Orton, and Riddle beat Drew McIntyre. Crazy stuff. However, I really do like this because Money in the Bank, in my opinion, should be for people that have never reached this plateau. They will never get close to the WWE Championship necessarily if they don't go through the Money in the Bank. And for people that need that next push to the next level, this is a brilliant opportunity for Ricochet, John Morrison and Riddle. Ricochet and Riddle probably being younger of the 2 talents which haven't reached this plateau, while John Morrison has been around for a while, but yeah, he has never taken that step on to become a WWE champion. So these are all great entries into the Money in the Bank match if you ask me, and great talents. Imagine Ricochet, John Morrison and even Riddle to an extent in a Money in the Bank match. I'm looking forward to it already. 3 places filled, another 5 places still to fill for the Money in the Bank match. So it's very interesting on the men's side right now. We are going to get like a second chance match between AJ Styles, Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton on Raw. I think that is next week. That should be a really good match as well. Who will progress out of those 3? I see AJ Styles taking the pin. Maybe Randy Orton will progress because Randy Orton has got these tensions with Riddle right now. So maybe Randy Orton will be the one to progress. I don't think Drew will take another pin, and AJ Styles seems to be in the thick of things with the tag team division right now. So yeah, Randy Orton is my pick to kind of progress into the Money in the Bank match from the last chance match. If I am to pick an early favourite for those that have qualified between Riddle, John Morrison and Ricochet, I would say it's Riddle. WWE seem to be very high on Riddle right now. He has been front and center of Monday Night Raw since at least the beginning of this year, and to be honest, even in the dark times between WrestleMania and now, he has been the shining star of Raw. Anything they've given him, he has turned to gold. He's been very entertaining. He's put on banger of matches. So yeah, I would say Riddle is probably the favorite right now to win the Money in the Bank briefcase. However, with Randy Orton possibly qualifying next week, if he does, I know Randy Orton will be very jealous in letting Riddle become the Money in the Bank briefcase holder. But as it stands, Riddle is my pick to win Money in the Bank 2021. We still have 5 places to fill, so this may be a very premature choice, but I think a good choice giving who we have right now. On the women's side of things, we saw Alexa Bliss with her new theme music, which I thought was really good, and Nikki Cross with her new superhero persona team up to take on Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler, with the winning team qualifying for the Money in the Bank. And we saw Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross qualify here. I thought was pretty good, pretty well done, pretty good match, and makes sense for the story they're telling for both of these two characters. In the other tag match, Naomi teamed up with Asuka versus Eva Marie and the newly named Dewdrop. I was pretty scared when I saw this initially because I thought, oh my god, are Asuka and Naomi not gonna qualify for Money in the Bank at the hands of Eva Marie? But they have course corrected the whole Eva Marie thing. I was really happy with what I saw there. And Naomi pinned Eva Marie to make her and Asuka qualify for the Money in the Bank briefcase match for the women. So Asuka, Naomi, Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross are going to be 4 of the 8 women in the Money in the Bank briefcase match at Money in the Bank. If I'm being completely honest, I don't see any of these women winning Money in the Bank. Obviously, Asuka would be the hot choice. Asuka won it last year. Alexa Bliss could also be a big choice here. However, I think the key factor here is that Becky Lynch is going to be returning to Raw imminently. Probably within the next 4 weeks or so, Becky Lynch will be back on Raw. So will the women's winner of the Money in the Bank come from Raw to possibly face Rhea Ripley, who's current champion, Charlotte, who could become champion, or a returning Becky Lynch? I don't think so. I don't think they're going to waste the Money in the Bank on a Raw women's winner this year. I don't think it's going to happen unless somehow Becky Lynch is going to win Money in the Bank, which it could be a thing, maybe, maybe not. We'll see. But yeah, I don't think the winner is coming from Raw. So we will wait and see in the next week or so which women are going to be involved from SmackDown in the Money in the Bank briefcase match. And maybe the winner is going to be from SmackDown. But let me know what you think down below. So guys, that is it. Like I said, Ricochet, John Morrison, Riddle are the first qualifiers for the men's Money in the Bank match, and Alexa Bliss, Nikki Cross, Asuka and Naomi have qualified for the women. Put down below in the comments who your early winners are from the current field of men and women that have qualified. Let me know what you think. Is the winner from the women's side of things going to come from Raw? Like I said, I think Becky Lynch is a really big spanner in the works that the winner is probably going to come from SmackDown from the women, but we shall see how it plays out. I do think the men's side of things will probably be from Raw, given that Roman Reigns is on a complete tear right now on SmackDown, and I don't see that being interrupted anytime soon. But let me know what you think about all the Money in the Bank chat down below in the comments. If you enjoyed today's video, please leave us with a big thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell as well, and if you always watch my videos, I appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed and you always watch my videos, what are you waiting for? Subscribe, notify bell, and I will catch you in the next one. WrestleManiac UK signing out, and I'll see you soon.